All right, I'm at Indian Camp Creek. It's not somewhere I thought about myself hiking, but I'm going to try to do the perimeter loop. But first, I have to find it. So apparently, this is it. It's pretty close to the parking lot. And we got a road crossing here. From looking at the trail, we're going to be walking pretty much close to the road here for a while. So yeah, not the normal hike for me. Very it's posted no trespassing over there, but I mean, back there you got a nice little park area, pavilions, a playground, and apparently that is no trespassing. So just need a little bit more distance for this hike. So I picked 4 to 10 miles, and this landed at 6. So I'm like, all right, I can do a 6 mile. So no idea what the terrain's going to be. I'm expecting mostly flat. Was not expecting mostly exposed, but yeah, we'll see. So this is Indian Camp Creek. It's between Wentzville and Moscow Mills, and that's pretty much all I know about it. I've done a little short trail, maybe even part of this trail the other direction, but haven't done this one yet, so thought I'd come up and give it a try. Really want to go in the no trespassing area, but it's a private property, so can't do that. Looks really nice up in there. So there's another park with a playground and all that stuff. Itty bitty dog walking by. So this is apparently a very popular and well apportioned, I think that's the word I'm looking for, well appointed park. They've got lots of privies, trails, playgrounds, pavilions. So yeah, very much not what I'm used to hiking. Oh, that smells good. That smells good. Something smells good. Oh, I've been looking at the ground here. It was muddy a little while back, so you got those deer tracks. You've got horse. For a while, I was watching or seeing the tracks of a medium-sized dog in there. So the tracks preserved after the mud dried. Pretty interesting to see who all's been tromping along this trail. Surprising number of deer use the trail. So in this section, there's a road right there and a road right there. But we're not walking in the median. Yeah, I forgot to turn that on. Let me do that now. Yeah, there's a lake and all kinds of cool things to do out here for families and stuff. Yeah, so probably not my cup of tea, but we'll see if the trail grows on me, because so far it's just walking beside a road, which is other than the interesting tracks preserved in the dirt. Yeah. Oh, but this looks promising. This looks like it might get interesting. On the smells, pleasant smells out here are pretty nice. Yeah. So we'll see. This is pretty interesting. It's a little section here. Probably would not be advisable to try after a rain, because it looks like this whole area is probably underwater. But even though there's a road right up there, we are getting into a little bit more of a wooded area with big giant houses being built real close by. A little bit more of a interesting trail. I said, even though the road's like right there, this is a nice looking trail. Yeah, pretty cool. Getting a wee bit of a drizzle. I'm going to be over there shortly. Yeah, had knew there was a chance of rain, but it was very small. So yeah, I'm lucky. Had a 15% chance of rain, and here it is. Oh well. At least I passed that place back there where you wouldn't want to walk after a little bit of a rain. So hopefully hopefully it's not going to pick up too bad. I'll stay walking in the woods to help disperse it a little bit. Man, it sounds like it's picking up. Oh boy. Well, thankfully that was just a brief burst. And it's over for now. Few places over here. I mean, those are going to be flowers here shortly. Lots of flowers are going to be out here soon. Right now we just got these, that one, Here in a few days, though, there's going to be lots of blooms. Maybe a week. I don't know. These are awesome. Oh, look. It's another picnic area and privy all over this trail. So, yeah, you got plenty of options on this trail if you gotta go. Which is kind of cool. And yeah, kind of not what I'm used to. It feels enough like a woodland trail that you know, I got a little peaceful part of me satisfied. The trail, middle of the woods, not as deep on this trail, but you know, it's close. Yeah, I'll share that. Fun things you see on the side of the trail. Right now I'm thinking at some point I need to readjust my hiking stick tools and probably put some thread locker on them so they stop loosening up and rattling around. Also, there's some tools I need to put near the top and some I need at the bottom. So I'm going to have to sit down and really do some thinking on those. Well, a few more drops of rain. Just waiting for more. So yeah, the trail has surprised me so far and how cool it's been. It's got some rocks, ups and downs, some creek crossings or mud puddle crossings. So yeah, it's a far better trail than I anticipated from the outset. So very pleased with that. Now Marie texted me and said, watch for snakes. And I'm like, you mean there's a chance I could see snakes? That's awesome. But so far, no snakes. Little disappointing. And I've been looking, so they're just not showing themselves right now. I am looking though, which is probably why I saw that couple of turds on the side of the trail. Well, if you're looking for things, you're bound to see other things. But being aware of your surroundings is a lot better than not. Yes, right now this is reminding me of Brommelslick. Looks like it might cut through this open field for a little ways. Now this is a 6 mile or so loop. The perimeter of the park. Now there's some so there is a predator that likes to walk this trail. And an ice cream truck. I'm hearing an ice cream truck. Now, why do I say predator? Well, it's a little less obvious in the last 2 or 3 droppings that we've seen, but there's no pet kibble that has hair in it and little bones. So whatever's dropping those is a predator. Little squirrels, rabbits, whatever it can catch on the ground, and then it likes to walk the trail. So that's at least interesting. Oh my God. It's reminding me very much of Bramble Slick right now, because look at that tower. Yeah, we're not close to that right now. Good on the other side of Wentzville, actually, from Bramble Slick. Huh. Interesting. So we'll see how far this goes through this field and hopefully gets back to some wooded area. I got this little area here where it flows down. A lot of water comes through here, and they're doing erosion control or prevention measures here, which is pretty cool. Hopefully that takes root and helps keep that erosion under control. Yeah, that's a pretty big job right there, slowing that water down. It's going downhill. And I've seen hikers, I've seen bicyclists, and now the others. Horses! That's so cool. I've seen a few of these around the trail. Caterpillar nests. Looks like they done picked this little branch here clean. But yeah, those are very popular with fishermen. Probably not as popular with the trees, but there's the horses up on the ridge there. Though one in the rear did not like my presence for some reason. But the rider was able to keep him under control, at least. So there's that. We got another road crossing. Yeah, so this is the Cannon Loop Trail. And I've seen it, the Perimeter Trail. Maybe the Perimeter Trail is just a few other trails interconnected, including the Cannon Loop. Yeah, I'm not real sure. Back into the woods. Nice. Yeah. Beautiful horse just passed. That was awesome. All right, so some extra benefits to the trail. Cool horses. And warm horse stuff. I think these are just cool. That is a cool little area there. Still no snakes though. Starting to get highly disappointed. Yeah, I'm not even sure where we're at in the trail. How far we've come, how far we've gone. I'm going to say we're about halfway. So about 3 miles. We came up from down there on that trail. Got up a little bit high on this ridge. The road's right over there. And even though it's real close to the road, and there's the sound of children playing somewhere. Look at that. That is awesome. That just looks so cool. Little bitty ferns coming up. Yeah, very cool little trail. All right, coming to another crossing. And figured out something. That is a one-way driving. And this is a one-way as a walking. And I don't know why they stopped, because they have no reason to. This is a cool section. Love these sections on trails. Going through a kind of mature cedar thicket. Awesome. Very, very awesome. Love this. Look at this. It's like the oak covered trails in the south, where the oaks are growing thick over the driveway to the plantation or whatever. Oh, very awesome. Love this. There it is. There it is. The nice. Yeah. Just hit in earnest. And kind of far into the trail. But at least it got here. Oh, nice. The birds chirping. The sun filtering through the green grass. All the trees. Oh, yeah. There it is. Kind of cutting back through the cedar thicket, too. Or cedar stand. That's a little bit more mature than a thicket. Looks like there's some good bicycle hills here. Oh, yeah. This is feeling better. Nice. I'll just listen. Nice. I wonder if that's for bikes or horses. Oh, I know I've got one of those earlier, but those are awesome. Don't even know what they are, but they're awesome. Ooh. Yeah. That was for me. All right, I think we're about 3.5, 4 miles in of the 6, and crossing some kind of little service road or something. Can be gated off. Don't know what that is, but I'm thinking, geez, looks like we're going to be over there here shortly. Oh, this is looking awesome. Thinking about tossing up the hammock or the chair one and taking a little break and getting a fig bar. Hope I still got fig bars. That's cool. Lots of those out on the trail. And those. I don't know if there's, can hear a train. Lots of city noises. Distant, I can still hear them. So I don't know. Oh, that's pretty cool. So these, I think, are going to be blooming soon. Hope I haven't missed them blooming. But there's a good number of little patches like this along this trail. And I am really thinking that I need to get out to where do I need to go? Lost Valley. Need to get out to Lost Valley next weekend and do that for those trails. See, that's Flint Ridge Trail. Goes up that way. Cannon Loop goes this way. All right. Think we're still supposed to be on the Cannon Loop. I don't know. The Cannon Loop or the perimeter. Those are going to be awesome when they come into bloom, if they haven't already. Yeah, they should be coming into bloom shortly, I think. And again, love those things. Anyway, gonna check trails. There's been a couple of trail closures for construction. I think we're going to go down that way. I think I'm going to go to the edge of the river, but I don't know. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be on an official trail or what, but looks like I'm crossing over here and then going to big river trail or big something, big creek. Well, Women of Integrity being built here. American Heritage Girls. Oh, this is the Cannon Trail Loop. So, all right. And just like Bromelslick, they have these viewing lines. Although I don't know what they're viewing. Never have figured that one out. Or even if they are viewing blinds. Wait a minute, I think I did figure out their viewing blinds because I think it says a viewing blind. Huh. But we're going that way. All right. Looks like I'm bringing out the chair for the sitting and snacking. I'm going to do it down here by the river. Ain't that going to be cool? Very cool. Very cool. Nice. Well, that was refreshing. And back on the trail. Yeah, I was ate my fig bar and all that stuff. Was sitting there, and I was like, I had better get going, or I will sit here all day long. It was just nice and peaceful, relaxing. So yeah, got back on the trail. I'm gonna get home and have a proper lunch, and might be lupper by the time I get home. But work on my trekking pole just a little bit. Pretty sure I have some thread locker. Going to use that. And yeah, that'll make this a pretty good day. But I got to get home and let Zara out. She's the Great Dane, the very Great Dane. And make sure Zach is all taken care of. He's the big black cat. Still no snakes. Dang it. So the cedars were pretty awesome to walk through. But this is pretty awesome to walk through also. Tall trees with a lush green undergrowth. Well-spaced trees. Yeah, this is nice. This is a nice area to walk through. So that's two different awesome environments on one trail. That's pretty impressive. All right, I'm liking this trail more. Oh, this is awesome. Look at the sunlight streaming through. Green grass. That's pretty cool. Horses. Big creek trail. Yeah, that was it. Big creek. I knew it was something was big. There are the horses again. Cool. Yeah. Lots of these on this section. Like lots and lots and lots. Very cool section of the trail here with the wildflowers on each side. Very cool. Well, looks like I am nearing the end of this hike. Because over there's the parking lot, trailhead. I could be going the wrong way. I don't think so, but they've got some planting, like they're planting some trees and delineating the path. So reforestation maybe? Yeah, they got several trees planted. Cool. And hopefully we're gonna wind up over there. I think I see my car. You got the Indian Creek running through here. We shall see. All right, I am not sure which trail I went on. I'm going the Cannon Loop Trail. So the Cannon Loop Trail is 5.6 miles. The Outer Perimeter Trail is 6 miles. So going to be interesting to see which one I wind up with, which mileage I wind up with. But it looks like they're making some more trails out here. So that's pretty awesome. See some people doing trails over that way. So that's pretty awesome. And again, out here, you got these privies, very regular intervals. Now, once I got on this side, this section, didn't see so many, but the other section, they were pretty regularly spaced. Parking spots and pull-offs, picnic tables, and privies. So that was pretty interesting. And yeah, so hiking here has really got me longing to get back out to Young Conservation Area and the Lost Valley Trail. So those are probably going to be my two upcoming hikes. Lost Valley, that's a tough one. So you can do 8 or 11 miles, and man, the 8 miles is coming back down a road or abandoned road, and the 11 miles is going up that road and down a power line and cutting back through. So that's just the last 3 miles of it's, But the first 6 miles of that hike is pretty cool. But back here, back at the, looks like a picnic. Anyway, back at the trailhead. So I'll wrap this up. Y'all get out there, y'all have fun hiking.